Yes, YouTube. I'm thinking about doing an upgrade on the front wheel of my Hidoes B6, aka the OG. You lot all know the OG, you know I like this bike, but I'm thinking about doing a little upgrade on the front wheel. So, I'm thinking about putting a 24" by 4 on the front and turning her into a mullet style bike. And a mullet bike is big wheel at the front, small wheel at the back. So there's the wheel. I'm not sure though. What do you reckon? Do you reckon it'll work, people? Do you reckon it'll work? 24" by 4 at the front. Nice big chunky off-road fat tyre wheel. And a 20" at the back. Now it will raise the front up by about, what's that? By about, I don't know, 3 inch maybe, 3 inches. It's going to raise the front up as well, which I quite like the idea of because it's going to bring it up to about there. And I quite like that. It'll help me out on the trails, a bigger wheel at the front. A bigger wheel at the front is always better when you're doing trail riding because it's easier to get over stuff. So I'm thinking about doing it. It's a very, very easy swap over for me. All I've got to do is take the Magura front disc off, put it on this one here, put the wheel on. I might have to realign the brake pads a little bit, like the main brake at the front, but that's not a problem. That's a 5-minute job for me. And there we go. We've got a mullet style Hidoes B6. Big at the front, small at the back. So I'm still going to get the torque of the bike with the small back wheel. The smaller your back wheel, the more torqueier it is. And the bigger wheel at the front, let me get out of the way. Let me get my ass out of the way. The bigger wheel at the front, just as I say, will make it easier to get over obstacles. It's going to lift it up. It's going to pop that wheel up a little bit easier as well. So it's something I'm thinking about. But I want some feedback on this, people. Your boy wouldn't mind some feedback on this one. I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, yeah, I like it. And then I look at it again and I think, nah, I don't like it. So, do you reckon I should give it a go anyway? Do you reckon I should have a go at putting this big wheel, which is easy, before anybody says anything about the clearance on the mudguard? Remember, I'm going to be lifting it up about that high, yeah? I'm going to be lifting it up so that mudguard will clear about that high as it is sitting on the wheel now. So it's not really going to make any difference. It's not going to catch or anything like that. So there's the bike, there's the OG as she is, which I quite like. She looks good, that's why she's called the OG. But I've never seen one of these mullet style. I've never seen one of these mullet style. So that's what it's going to look like. 24" by 4 at the front, 20 by 4 at the back. The tyre, unfortunately, isn't got as much knobbly as I'd like. Let me put that again. The tyre isn't as knobbly as I would have liked, but it's a work in progress. If I like it, if I put it on the bike, I like the way it feels, then yeah, I'll get a much more knobblier tyre to go on the front, just to sort of match up the back. Easily done. I've just got to do a bit of research. Find a tyre with a bit more bigger knobbles on it. Knobbles, is that a word? You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Find a new tyre to put on it. And then we are ready for the summer, people. Hitting them trails like some mad person with this bike now. As you can see, she's a little bit dirty. I've been doing some trail riding on her. She's a little bit dirty. Got to take it out the back. Give her a quick wash down because, yeah, she's a little bit dirty. But that's what I built the bike for, people. So, there she is, people. The Hidoes B6 OG mullet style. Now, it looks like that the pedal is going to hit. So when I've got my feet on the pedals, looks like it's going to hit the tyre. Obviously it's not, because I'm just resting the wheel up against the fork. Yeah. Once that tyre is sat in that suspension, that front fork, perfect clearance again. Perfect clearance again. So it's not no issues, not no problems. If it is, I just take it off and put it back to standard 20 by 20. You know, but I want some feedback on this one, people. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? You ever seen a Hidoes B6 looking like this before? I haven't. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me, people. I've got a bit of a cough going on at the moment. No, it ain't COVID again. Don't worry about that. So, Hidoes B6 OG 24 by 4 inch at the front, 20 at the back. I think it's going to work though, people. I think it's going to work, you know. I mean, as I say, it'll raise the handlebars up to about there, which ain't a problem for me. It's not a problem for me. You know, my motorbikes, they used to be right up in the air. When I used to ride my motorbikes, handlebars used to be right up in the air, ape hangers and all that sort of stuff. So I haven't got a problem riding like that. So, yeah, I quite like it. The more I look at it, the more I like it. But like I said earlier, the more I look at it, the more I'm not too sure either. So I might just stick it on anyway, give it a go. But tell me what you think on this one, people. Tell me what you think. Do you like it? 24 by 20 at the back? Or should I keep it 20 by 20? Yeah. So, short one today, people. Front wheel upgrade on the Hidoes B6 OG. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? Right, people. I think it ain't going to take me long to do this. Take the disc off, put the wheel on, put it all on the bike, get it sorted, go out for a couple of hours. It's a nice day still, so I'm going to catch the weather. I'm going to catch the sun still and give it a try. So, people, that's the one. That's the video for today. Hidoes B6 wheel upgrade. Yes or no? Let me know in the comments. Would you do this to your bike? Or wouldn't you do this to your bike? But it's my bike, so it's up to me. But it's an opinion, you know what I mean? Everyone's entitled to their opinion, so I'm asking for yours. Please be polite in the comments. No negative stuff, yeah? Be polite, and it's all good, people. Yes or no? Would you do it? 24 by 4 upgrade on the front, or leave it 20 by 20. 20 by 20. If I can get it, there you go, stay. 24 by 20. Yeah, the more I'm looking at it, the more I'm liking it. The more I'm looking at it, the more I'm liking it. Right, people, that's the video. Short and sweet today. Front wheel upgrade, yes or no? Right, people, enjoy yourself, have fun. Peace.